High net worth clients and enterprise buyers are changing how they look for solutions. They have stopped clicking through pages of search results. Instead, they expect vast amounts of data to collapse into a single definitive answer, delivered directly by AI engines like ChatGPT, Gemini, and Perplexity. Traditional search engine optimization was built for a different web. It is a system designed to capture human eyeballs and farm clicks. But large language models don't click on links. They retrieve information, synthesize it, and output a singular response, making old SEO tactics incompatible with how these systems actually work. This chart shows the reality of that shift. On the left, traditional search traffic is fracturing. On the right, we have the new primary metric, share of model. Measuring website traffic fails to capture value if an AI platform refuses to pull your data into its generated responses. If your share of model is 0, the consequence is immediate. AI systems will seamlessly hand your ideal clients directly to your competitors, simply because your digital footprint is invisible to the algorithm. Fixing this requires an architectural upgrade known as Generative Engine Optimization, or GEO. Think of GEO as a translation layer. It takes your highly nuanced, human-readable expertise and formats it into strict machine-readable authority. In this zero-click environment, being the best in your industry is irrelevant if the machine cannot logically map your existence. Visibility is now a product of algorithmic legibility. This diagram illustrates the exact millisecond an AI receives a user prompt. To win a recommendation, a brand must survive a sequential algorithmic gauntlet. The first hurdle is contextual meaning. The AI ignores traditional keyword stuffing. Instead, it scans for tightly clustered concepts that lock a brand to a specific solution. Once the AI understands the topic, it hits the second hurdle, entity sentiment. The system rigorously verifies the brand's reliability before making a recommendation. If a brand's messaging is fragmented, say the LinkedIn profile claims one specialty, the YouTube channel focuses on another, and the website says something else entirely, that creates friction. The AI registers the brand as unreliable and drops it into a restricted zone. Contrast this failure with a competitor who maintains a unified, pristine digital architecture across every platform. Faced with two options, the algorithm automatically defaults to the cleaner, more consistent signal. In the context of artificial intelligence, trust is a measure of mathematical consistency across a digital ecosystem. Suppose the AI evaluates two competing brands and trusts them equally. The battleground then shifts to how the algorithm compares their source material. The AI performs a structural comparison. It maps out the code to evaluate which brand's data is more logically organized for a machine to read, reference, and summarize. The AI prioritizes the expert whose data is formatted to be the easiest to pull, regardless of which professional is subjectively more talented. This diagram shows the final, critical hurdle, RAG-Readiness, which stands for Retrieval Augmented Generation. This is the exact moment the AI attempts to pull live data into the user's answer. If a website's code blocks AI crawlers or lacks clean schema markup, which is code that helps search engines understand the content, the AI physically cannot extract the expertise, regardless of how valuable it is. The AI bypasses the non-compliant brand, erasing them from the generated response, while the competitor captures 100% share of model. Industry-leading insights are unusable if your digital infrastructure physically locks the AI out from retrieving them. Looking to 2026, the business stakes are clear. Brands adopting to this machine-readable infrastructure today are establishing a primary presence in AI-generated answers. This early adoption sets a rigorous technical standard. Once an algorithm anchors to a highly optimized data source, latecomers struggle to overwrite that preference. Stop leaving your industry authority to chance. You must actively audit your digital footprint to see exactly how these algorithms process your data. Click the link in the description to book your Generative Visibility Audit with Qasimo Systems and secure your share of model. Ayesha Ikram and Qasimo Systems build the exact infrastructure that makes you the answer.